Okay, we are starting with this. In the moment I checked that everything is okay. 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 Everything is on its place. So let's open this thing. And there's some. Okay. In a second, we're going to start this series of edition. Well, my name is Daniel Rodriguez. I'm a photographer from Mexico City, and we are going to edit some images from this event, the historic GP from Mexico. Mexico. The correct pronunciation is Mexico. Okay, so here we go. As you can see, we have a lot of beautiful cars. On them, we have McLaren 1F1, as you can see, the famous 4GT 40. I don't know if this car is there are three. They have three. We see on this event 3 cars of this, and honestly I don't know if they are the originals or if they are the kits. Okay, so but that's not our point. Our point is to edit the images and make them looks better. Okay, these are pretty nice. I think that they don't need a lot of changes. I will copy the settings to paste them to the others. They are the same or similar, so we won't have many problems on it. And here we go, wait, change of goal. A little bit burn. Let's Load the highlights, a little bit of shadows to bring light. Low down the whites and the blacks. Darks. And a little bit of this thing. Okay. I think it looks much better. Better colors, more clear, less burn. Okay. Let's copy the settings for the whoops. Yes, it's okay. This one is quite different. Let's see if the same settings works at the same way. Yeah, let's. I don't know. Yeah, I like it because you can see the inner part. Well, you can see the garage too, but well, there is people everywhere on these events. So I think I'm happy with this one. This is a little problem. Let's see what we can do. A little bit less. I think that's okay. The reds sometimes are a bit problematic. Okay, I like it. 25, nice. I don't like how it looks this, but well, I think it looks quite better than in the original. Well, it looks the same, almost the same. Well, wherever. Well, I have presets, as you can see, and in general, I use on this shoot. I like to use landscape. You can use another portrait. Here you can see more the blue of the sky. Neutral. But for me, I think landscape looks nice. Okay, so I am using landscape. Uh, I will be playing with the most basic with this, maybe the well, exposure contrast. I like it how it looks here. Highlights, shadows, whites, blacks, and the tone curve. Why? Because I think I don't need more on this moment. If I want to do something different, well, I will change it on Photoshop and use this as a base. I think it works. This image it's a little bit too low. I prefer this one, but well, in fact, I didn't check something from here. Whoops. Well, this is the McLaren, and okay, I'm not doing anything. This thing starts to get nuts. This is the F1 engine, by the way, the McLaren, the 4GT40, and yes, it's really low, 40 inches of height. Okay, we are here. Let's check the alignment. I think we don't need a lot. Maybe here a little bit to take it on the center. Even that, the center. Okay, I think I'm closer to the center right now. A little bit less. It will be okay. Okay, I like it. I'm starting to have flu and my nose tickles, so if you see me doing this, it's because my nose tickles. Okay. I think this is okay, like this. What's my reference? Well, the lights, these lines, and this point. Okay. The center, let's see the center. It's not quite on the center, so let's do a little chop. I think right now it's okay. Well, nice. I don't know, I think this... remember something. It's hard to put this thing in perfect... I will reset this one to work with all the pixels. It's hard to work with okay, with the alineations. Why? As you can see, well, these cars with the time lose a little bit of... they are not perfect, okay, and if you check some lines, sometimes one bumper is higher than the other or something like that, and well, or simply just as easy as this, the camera, as I'm using a great. What's the name of the lens? Uh, well, it's really open. I'm sorry, English is my second language, as I always said. Uh, Great angular. Well, the temptation is um, to show some deformities on the image in general, but well, I will do my best. Okay, so let's keep playing with these things. I don't know if I already did it for this one. Nope. For example, it's supposed that this is okay and the center looks fine for me. Well, I think it's the best setting here. I will let it right there. Something else, the position of the camera says a lot. So I have to base my eyes on these spaces, okay, not exactly on the middle line. Why? Because again, there is not perfect. You will see here, this is the middle line, okay, and I will show you the lines and if you can see, you can count 3 lines to the left and 4 lines to the right, okay, but it's on the center. Why it happens? Because I wasn't exactly on the center in the car between the frontal part and the sky of the upper part of the car. Okay, so it will never be perfect, but we're going to do our best as always. This looks a little bit more aligned. Right now my points are this, this, and this. Okay, now let's see the center. blocks and a piece. Oh shit. Let's see right now. Okay, I think this is okay. You can see the center line, it's more aligned, and we have two blocks here, almost two blocks here, but a bigger space here on the third block than then here. The space it's a little bit it's a little bit little. Okay, so I know I may use one of these, but I like to edit on their basics all of my images. I don't know, it's a obsession maybe, but I like to have all my options taken. Obviously, this is not all the batch. I select my images, many of them. If you can see my other videos, you can see that I select many images from the batch. Okay, it's supposed that this thing it's in the middle. You can see here and here, and these parts, well, here it's this point is here and this point is here, but if we see the alignment, we can check this point, okay, and these ones and the lights. Okay, what we got, what it looks a good alignment. As I said, it's not always perfect. Okay, I'm not perfect, almost perfect, but not perfect. Okay, let's go to another one. This again, this car. What I'm going to do is no, it's okay. I don't need to align this car, but this one maybe yes. Oh, come on. Let's see what we can do with this one. When you are with the camera, you think you are pretty sorry for that. You think that you are taking the images perfect on the center, on the pretty well aligned. Yes, you have some things that helps you to see that there is a good alignment, but sometimes you have seconds. You need to do the things in the moment, especially because behind me there's a line where all the cars on the pits goes in, so you have to work fast. Okay, so you have to trust on your instincts and uh, on your eyes, and obviously not always works, and then you have to work on post. So well, first, let's see what we have here. Well, this is okay, so let's check the alignment. What kind of points of alignment we are going to use? Based on the lights right now. Let's see if we can save pieces from the car. Okay, I will slow down this place to give more air the image to the left, but no, it doesn't works. Okay, so we have to chop near right here to leave almost the same space from here to here, and voila. Look how the windshield looks. It looks everything less perfect. But if you can see the lights and the bumper, they are aligned. Okay. Check this point. Check this point here. Here. In fact, look at this right now on these lines. Well, let's reset everything again, okay? And let's work with the image again. It's suppose I will try to align the windshield. The windshield, it's perfectly aligned right now, but you can see the bumper here. It's a little bit. Check the light. This line, the lower line, it's down the light, and the lower line on this place is on the upper side. So on all the bumper is weird. This light looks on the line, and this light is upper. So how it looks better, I don't know. As I said, these cars used to have, well, they are classics at the end. Okay, they are classics and they have good and bad things. If I align the lights on the same line, I want to believe that there are things that suffers less deformations on these cars, like the place where the lights are. Check this. I will try to align this point with this point, okay? Voila. Here okay. Here you have it. And if you can see, the quarters lights are pretty much better aligned with all the car, with the lines too, and the bumper. But the windshield, no. Why? Maybe the lens distortion, maybe it could be many things. Okay, I will see if the lens correction can do something. Let's enable the profile, and I don't think it can help a lot. So I will turn it off. Well, let's continue, because as you can see, here we have a lot of air, and here we are losing the car. So we take the car to the limit of the right and close it here. So there's a hand. There's less than a hand. A little bit right here. Okay. I think this is the best option for this image. And by the way, I'm not looking any kind of aspect ratio. I don't care. I prefer that the image looks well, and that's all. Okay, we played with this one. Just let me see. Let's low down the whites. I want more detail on our image, especially on the lights. Let's see if we can help to bump these kind of details. I think it's okay with that. Okay, I think it's a good balance right now. Again, the whites. Okay, it's working better here, but I need a little bit more light, especially here. Okay, I think it's okay right now. Alignment, well, we have a lot of air here, but again, this is a first step, so I will align it, I will lose pixels, and what I want right now is to save all the pixels I can save, and then in another moment I may crop in a better way this image. Okay, and now the center. Well, here the center is, as I said, it's not exactly in the middle. You can see it, the line on the center. It's over the mirror, the upper mirror, the front mirror, but the line of the center is not on the logo of the card. So I will focus on the space from here to here to bring the car closer to the center. 2 blocks and a half here, and here 3.5 blocks. So let's bring it to this place. 3 blocks, 2 blocks. Blocks, 2 blocks and a piece. Come on. Three blocks and a piece. 3 blocks. 3 blocks. Something like 3 blocks. Okay, I think it's okay. What I will do, well, if you can see, the center is here. It crosses exactly the point of the logo and the mirror. It's not perfect, but well, this will be my crop. Okay, leaving this space and this space of air. Let's see how it would look. Maybe make it closer, but I think it looks nice just like that. But not right now. I will open to do not lose these pixels, and maybe in another moment I will use them here. This looks a little bit more aligned. Well, let's see. Let's see how well aligned is this one. The bumper looks pretty well aligned. The lights are not. Here we go. Okay. It looks okay. So 3 and 1 piece, 3 and a bigger piece, 3 and something, 3 and something, I think. 3 and 1 piece, 3 and 1 piece. I think this is the best position I can have on this image. The problem is that the space here, I like this one more than the other, but the space here I will lose a lot of pixels that I didn't want to lose. I want to work a little bit more with this one, especially on the whites. Okay, I like it. I like it. I know here we have a guy. Again, I will chop it in on its moment, and here you can see another 4GT4E. Beautiful cars. Beautiful cars. What else? Well, this looks already nice. Let's bring details, not too much. Okay. Okay, the color looks fine. 25 here. I love this effect. Look at this. But we are not going to play with this right now. Maybe in another moment in post-production. Maybe not. It looks nice for these cars. It doesn't work for all, but I think they looks great like that. Let's leave them a little bit more natural. Same settings. Same settings. Maybe we can bring a little bit more of light with whites and shadows. Much better. Alignment. Let's see the alignment. Look at that. The F1. It's an old car. It's not a new version, of course. Let's see. It looks aligned. It looks better. The center. It's okay. The center is okay. The same lines from one side to the other. As you can see, here, let me show you. Here, obviously, the center line is here. I have less space than here, but on the superior place, I have more space than here. That means that, again, I wasn't exactly on the center. Why? I don't know, but sometimes these kind of things bothers me. Maybe they shouldn't, but I am one of these guys that needs that everything have to be aligned on perfection. But well, whatever. The job is done. This image, a lot of highlights. Let's bring some details. Sorry for that. White. think there is. Okay, I'd like to burn them a lot. Here we have. Okay. Less white. I think that's okay. Well, let's see. You can see you barely can check these details, but right now you can see them much better. All the other details, the same thing. And with this, we can bring out more details. Even that I'm checking right now at this point. Look at the colors. Okay, you can see pretty nicer the colors. More darker here. You can see them a little bit burnt. Let's copy the settings, paste them again. Nice. Before, after. What else do we have here? Well, in general, the pitch line, a lot of light. Let's illuminate everything else and low down the whites to improve the highlights. So right now, as you can see, we can see more details on these places, more illuminated, and more details on the whites that used to be born. And let's bring a little bit of more details with this. You may not see the difference right now, but here we go. You can see them right now here. Okay, here and here. Those are the little differences. Oh! And a plane. And these are the little differences that makes an image better. Obviously, I know this thing won't have to be right there. Let's eliminate it. This noise. That's it. Copying. Let's see if this settings works for this one. I think they didn't. Little bit of shadows. less light, and I think that it looks much better than the original. Okay, let's copy and paste. What I wanted to do with this image, it's simple. Well, this to show all the place, but this especially, well, this shouldn't be there. But check the plane, okay? I wanted to show the plane flying and the track on the side. This is the pit wall, so the track is on the other side, but well, that's what I wanted to show. And on the place, the planes looks pretty big on the camera. They doesn't. So well, maybe it's a fail. But well, highlights. Maybe I don't need highlights here, but I need shadows on light. Oh, look at this. Nice. Let's see if I bring highlights. I think it gives a little bit of balance. I don't like this. Well, here the lights. I don't like the contrast between the lights of the inner lights and the other outer lights. Obviously, this is between my flash. I think this on this image my flash was shoot, and obviously the light of the flash it's colder. I will cool down a little bit this thing, but it won't work a lot. Let's see if we can do something local. Nope. Nope. I think it's worst. Well, it doesn't look pretty bad. Here it looks greeny, and at last this looks a little bit reddish. A little bit better. I don't know. Maybe it works, maybe not. I think it's okay. So let's copy the settings and voila. Again, the temp here. I think the temp was checked. Yes, but it was. Let me do something. Let me copy the white balance here. Does the toning, split, color adjustment, saturation. Okay, let's copy everything. Let's see what we got. Really? That's all? Come on. You cannot, you had to be kidding. Oh, whoa, a lot of light. But we can start with that. Let's call the image not too much. Highlights. No, I don't like this image. I think it was a little bit, yeah, since the beginning. Mm. I don't know, but this, I like this one, not this one. I think the difference was the flash. In one was shoot and at the other wasn't. But well, we can't. Well, that's it. You can see it here cleaner and here with a little bit of noise. It's loading, wait, right now. This is noise. Okay, let's go to the next. This is a video. Let's see if we can see it. I have bad experience with video, but let's check it. Ferrari going out. The problem is that even on this program I can show the video in a good way. So I have to stop it because it freezes. Well, I don't have a lot of space, but let me see if I can clean a little bit this thing to see if it works better. And that's all. Well, more or less of what the video was. But well, let's keep going. Here's the engine. And people. I hate people. Let's bring some lights. Details. Lux. And now this thing, okay, it's cleaning my memory. So it starts to go slow because the program was cleaning the memory. So, but I think we are okay right now. The blacks in a middle point. The shadows right here, 25 as always. A little bit of light and darkness. Let's see the contrast. No, it's how it would look like this. Oh, it looks nice. But for this now, not too much for this shooting. The next. Well, here, as you can see, we have a lot of light because this was taken near the 12 o'clock. Well, it was on the morning. Let's see the time. 11:06 of the morning. So you can see the big problems between the shadow lines and the lights. So I used to use flash on this side of the of the shadow part and turn it off when I was here. So let's work with the highlights. You can see highlights. It works better, and with the shadows to bring them a little bit back, and the whites slow them. Shadows, I want more shadows. Whites, maybe blacks, much better. And this thing, lights and darks. So right now, as you can see, let's see if we can work with a little bit of contrast. It doesn't look bad. And clarity. Okay. So let's see. Look at this before using the video. Let me clean a little bit of my memory. Optimizing. Here we go. YouTube work. YouTube can work. Which one works better? I don't know. Both of them are good. But with this program, one of the advantage of this is that I can clean the cache. So we are still having a lot of highlights, but let's see if we improve them. Okay, so the car looks better. Let's leave that it loads. Okay, the card looks better, the colors looks nicer, the details, you can see the details, okay, on the nose. And the highlights, well, on the highlights we can see details, okay. It's not the best, we can see a lot of highlights yet, but it's good. And the trash cans looks awesome. Okay, So I will turn off the white balance, because even when the image looks pretty like the other, well, it's not always what we want. So we have here again the same problem. Let's see if we can do something for this image without destroying it. You can see that if we flat it, okay, how much, how less? I think that's a good. They're still born, but not that way. Are we agree? And the car looks awesome. Good colors, good details, good everything. And again, the trash can. So let's see how it goes with alignment. I'm aligning with the wing. Okay. With the wheels. I think the best alignment I can do here is with the wheels. I think it's okay right now. I'm not pretty sure. Okay. As you can see, the wing, it's not pretty well aligned, but as we know, the wing, it's a piece, it's a delicate piece that can go up and down. It's not perfect, but the tires have an exact size and exact how to say it, height, okay. And one of the other points was the this how what's the name on the on English, the suspension. You can see that it's quite perfect aligned with the tires, and the tires with the backward tires, and I think it's on the center. Four, no, 4 and 4. Here we go. 4 and 1 piece. 4 exactly. Okay, something like that. Whoops. Okay. Obviously, I will chop this trash can and maybe leave it the car to one side and showing the people and the truck. Okay, but right now I will leave it just like that. This one, I like this one because you can see the a little bit more of the car. Let's see the same. Align the wheels. I think that's it, and if you can see the line, it's pretty much on the center. So what I will do, the next thing, erase the car, maybe erase the car on Photoshop, but the easier way is to do this to the line and leave it like that. Let's see how it looks. The car and the truck. It doesn't look bad, I guess. If not, put it on the center. The same with this thing. But well, that will be in another situation. Here, this is another Ford GT40. This doesn't have the bumper here. And the wheel is from this side of the car. Again, I don't know if these cars are the originals one or they are kits. If someone knows, please let me know. But out of everything else, they are a beautiful piece of engine. And sounds beautiful. And looks beautiful. Okay, I think it looks pretty much better like that. The Huey, much better. And alignment. I'm aligning with the lights, with the safeties, with these things, the lights, with this part of the light. As you can see, this one have these pinches. I don't know how to say it on English, and the other was with black tape. So this is another of these cars that they have on their shelves. I think, well, here, if you can see right here, right here, it's on the center, but if you can see it right there, it isn't on the center, so I will base my eyes on this thing. Okay, on the center line, and the triangle that it's right there. And I think it's okay. 4, 3, 4. Yeah, I think it's okay. Another video. Let's see. I will clean everything to see if we can check the video. Let's clean everything to see if this thing can work. Nice. One detail, one more detail. My camera, I used to shoot on cinema style, it's the name. You can see that the video, it looks pretty wash. So if you see this image, these colors are my presets. Why the cinema styles? Because it it um, it blow ups a lot. It's one of the problems, but it saves a lot of details on the shadows. Okay, so let's see if we can see this video and especially listen the engine. Okay, it stops again. If I stop it, it's because the video freezes on my on my on my monitor. Okay, so I do it to make it flows again. Well, that's all. Sounds beautiful, right? And well, let's go to the other. Let's clean a little bit. To work again, fine. Okay, so these are the fans. That's why this for GT4 you have something that well, this thing that goes to inside. It's to make all the air that goes in from this part to this and goes out and helps to keep it warm. Sorry, cold. So let's bring the details. Eliminating the shadows and eliminating the highlights. Bringing a balance with the whites and the blacks. Clarity. It looks really nice, but I will leave it on 25. A little bit of light, a little bit of dark. And I think this image is perfect right now. As you can see, we don't have here on the original, on my presets or original presets, we don't have a lot of, we have a lot of light here and some details lost, and here we can see more details, less light. Here we don't have a lot of, well, we have details, but on this version we can see more things, more light, even the dust on these pieces. Okay, that's the point. Bring the details, bring the light, load the highlights. That's the point. Okay. And showing the shoes. But well, I have a lot of pieces of asphalt here, floor. In one point, I will erase these shoes. Another video. You want to see it? I don't know how much time do we have. Let me see. 1 hour 22 minutes. I think we can stop the video soon. I will finish showing this and I will stop. But let's see this video. Again, sorry, but I have to stop it because of this. Oh, one more thing. You can see this is the version with the bump on the door. Okay. On the history of this car, this bump thing was placed because one of the drivers of the car on Le Mans race was taller, and he couldn't be inside of the car with the helmet, so they have to put a bubble to make him well, to make him be more comfortable with his head, because the car is too low. Okay. And something else. The wheel on this car is from the right. The other car was on the left. That's why I don't know if these cars are original or not. I don't know the Le Mans versions was right or left wheels. And a beautiful as of a McLaren. But well, here I will stop the video because it's right now too long. And I only going to, let's do one last image. Here we go. This color is quite weird. I like it because on camera looks quite different. With the sun looks, I don't know, nice. And well, for today that's all. I am Daniel Rodriguez from Daniel Rodriguez Image, and thank you for watching and see you. Bye.